So, my favorite YouTuber, Shane Dawson's back. I'm just kidding. I don't really listen. I watched a documentary on Shane Dawson a while back from D'Angelo Wallace. Right, he removed it, and it was pretty intense. Did he just change this to say "I've missed you"? It's a little creepy. Okay. And the other day, Mama Gut was watching a podcast from Shane. He's a Diet Coke in there. Whatever. Shane's husband. And he came on there. He seemed like really awkward. And what are these? I don't understand. Whatever. I mean, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll get that for myself. Anyway, all jokes aside. She watched a documentary on not a document. What am I talking about? Oh my god, she's watching a podcast with his husband. His husband. They did a podcast together. Not together. He had his own podcast, and then Shane came on the podcast. They talked about it. I can't get my words out today, and that's it. And he seemed uncomfortable and like a little nervous and didn't want to say the wrong thing. It seems like Ryland. That's his name, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, so he's been teasing his return. He did a little thing with Jeffree Star, nothing too crazy. He's been gone for what, a year? Wow, a whole year. His last video was talking about taking accountability. Wow, crazy. And now he's back, and it's called. I can't speak. It's called The Haunting of Shane Dawson. I have too many like ideas, so let's watch this. I'm gonna watch this on slightly increased speed. You guys know the drill. And what I've seen from the D'Angelo Wallace thing was that Shane Dawson definitely made some really edgy content. Wasn't a particular fan. I didn't like him. Mama Gut didn't like his old content. She actually happens to like his new content. Me personally, I don't think I'll be consuming his. Well, I'll probably be forced to consume his content because Mama Gut. We'll probably talk about it on our podcast. But he did some shitty things. But whether you like it or not, whether you want to hear it or not, is like it's happened in a time where, for whatever reason, this was okay on YouTube. It was an edgy time. Most people don't even like him for his old content. They liked him for his newer content, where it was much more toned down, and a lot of people thought he was like a wholesome guy. Whatever. I personally don't really care. I don't care. It's not. I'm not going to actively support the guy. I also don't have the energy to constantly have a meltdown over a guy who made really edgy jokes. And for whatever reason, you guys have a lot of people have a lot of energy for people like Shane Dawson who did inappropriate shit, but people don't have a lot of energy for people like James Charles and shit like that. Nobody has energy for actual, people who has a track record of legitimate inappropriate behavior. Anyway, let's watch this. This is my first Shane Dawson video. How exciting! It's a 3-part special? What are you kidding me? Cancel Shane Dawson. We're done. We're done with Shane Dawson. He's done. I'm done. We're not watching this. Are you 3 parts? 3 40-minute parts, Shane? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it.
2,000 bodies remain buried there?
Yes, and they walk around there.
Wife killed and scalped there.
What the fuck is happening?
Things follow me. I guess you don't know that. Things follow me, Chris.
The way you said that was so scary.
Okay. Spooky. This isn't 2 hours. It's 40 minutes, bro. What are you talking about? The horrors of retirement. These are scarier than any any horror movie I can dream up. I guess. I mean, I think that's more for older people who have worked their entire life doing a particular thing, and then they retire, they don't know what to do, and then they end up passing away because they lose value in their life and meaning. But for young people who made it big early and have tons of money that they can do whatever they want with, I don't think that I don't think the same thing applies. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I guess I haven't retired at 30, so what do I know? There's your first mistake. You left the fucking front door open. You're talking about how you're haunted? You leave the front door open? What the fuck's the matter with you, bro? I have a genuine question. Why is it acceptable for older YouTubers to have really bad audio quality, even though they are like millionaires? What the fuck gives? You know, like what are we doing here? It's not that bad, but I mean...
It'd been so epic if that was real. I learned piano during my break. Kidding, I didn't learn anything. No, I learned a lot about myself.
Okay.
Hi. I don't know how to do this. I haven't filmed a video in almost 2 years. Anyways, hi.
What are we doing?
Okay, what do I want to say? I feel like I have so much to say that I don't know where to start. Look at my new bling pumpkin. Isn't that cute?
I mean, I love it.
Yeah. Anyways, trying to kill myself.
Oh, dark humor. Ooh, I mean, I don't know. Let's get...
I'm kidding. I did that. Well,
What?
I can't laugh about that. Yes, I can. No, I can't.
Bro, I feel like we're so I mean, maybe he did, but I'm like so programmed now from these YouTube people for like just lying for attention. I don't even know if he's being honest.
I mean, it was you.
Okay, so I moved. There's a lot to talk about. Maybe we should go to the kitchen. I'm thirsty. I have a lot to say, but also,
Great. I think we're gonna increase the speed of this.
Okay. Why not? No, I'm not nervous.
Sure.
Okay. So I moved. If you didn't notice, this is not my creepy house in LA. This is my creepy house in Colorado. But we'll get to that. Okay, hold on. My drink is right here. What else do I need? Oh my god. So this is the sign of my new house. This was here when we went to the open house, and I loved it, but I never actually read it. I didn't actually read it, and then like after we moved in, I saw PewDiePie made a video making fun of it.
In this house, we laugh a lot. Dude, I'd be like, all right, done. This house is not for me. Fuck this.
And then I actually read it, and I was like, oh. It's just so cheesy, but it's cute, right? In this house, we laugh a lot, we count our blessings, we see I can't even get through it, but it's really cute.
I still don't like it.
We say I'm sorry. Yes, we do. Don't worry, I'll get to that.
Oh gosh.
We make mistakes. Yes, we do. I'll get to that. We forgive quickly. How about you get to that? Okay, you can hate me. If you hate me, honestly, I feel better that way because it's like lowering the bar. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Because I finally don't really care anymore what other people think about me, except for myself. But I don't really like me either, so it's a weird place. I'm feeling great. Okay, so this is my house. Oh, this is so weird. I don't know what to do. This is so weird. Oh my god, I feel like a TikToker doing her first video. Like, what do I do? So, is that it? I went to TikTok and literally, like, I loved it for a week, and then I got canceled and I couldn't go on it anymore. Because it was like, every time I swipe, it would be like, da-da, and then I swipe up and it'd be like, Shane Dawson needs to kill himself. And I'm like, alright, well, let's just get back to that. Okay, so, this is my kitchen.
I don't really know what I was expecting out of this. So far, it just seems like babbling, and then I guess he's going to talk about his cancellation a little bit, and then he'll kiss dogs again. I don't know. Let's keep going. Oh, let's keep going.
I should probably explain why I moved.
Why do you keep saying 2 hours? It's 40 fucking minutes. What are you talking about?
I should probably explain why I'm here. I don't know
Your
if I'm
house.
ever going to post this. I don't quite know what I'm doing, but I know that currently I'm in a place where I really want to get creative again. I really want to make stuff again. I'm tired of just sitting around and waiting.
Oh yeah, it's 3 parts, but this is part 1. The other parts haven't been released. We're relaxed. We're okay.
For some crazy idea to hit me. And then I got because I don't know. I feel like if I don't just start trying something, nothing's gonna happen, right? Like maybe this will get me creative again. Wait, what am I talking about? I have a pinata. Sorry, it's random, but this is my new pinata. I love her. She's sweet. She doesn't have a name yet. She won't die. Like the others. Okay, what was I talking about? What did I say?
You doing alright, Shane?
No.
This is my favorite video I've ever watched on YouTube so
No,
far.
I'm doing great. Okay, so yeah, so I said that so many times. So I kind of want to explain what my plan is. Before I get to that, I am in a really good place mentally.
Cool.
I know it doesn't seem like it, but I am emotionally. Nope, not gonna say physically. No, I'm trying. I'm in a place now where it's been a very. Oh my god, the sun's coming out. I wish I cared about that. I'm in a place.
Is this what videos were like fucking 5 years ago? This is horrible. This is the word. You guys talk about canceling him for all like the weird kissing dogs and shit. Cancel this. What the hell is this? Am I just out of the loop? Is this just not my thing? Maybe this is just not my thing. This is a painful watch, but I have to watch it.
You know, people who care about that's weird. Okay.
Apparently, he talks about his cancellation, so I guess we have to watch it.
It's pretty.
I mean,
Maybe I should play Minesweeper.
just keep it on my ceiling. It's not there. They moved too. They follow me. So obviously, I don't know how to talk about this because I have had such a intense last year and a half, and I'm doing really good, and I'm really happy and just excited about life. So, but I do feel like I have to talk about some stuff.
Sure.
It's weird. I don't know. It's like I definitely feel ashamed and embarrassed and horrified over a lot of the stuff that started in old clips and stuff that started coming out when I got canceled, and then all of that. Awful. Then it snowballed, and I don't want to like. It's weird because if I talk about it how I really feel, people are gonna say, "Oh, you're trying to get sympathy or whatever." So I like don't want to talk about it. I feel like people are just gonna hate me no matter what.
You probably should have just went with that feeling and not talked about it. I guess you kind of have to when you come back.
And then there's going to be people who appreciate what I do, and then there's going to be people who are going to say I died, and then people are going to leave it, and then I'm not dead. What if I was? Sorry. That's an idea. Sorry. Just can you imagine?
All right, check this out. I'm gonna check this out, guys.
But no, I'm back on the dead, and like, here's my new series.
It's easy mode because I'm not super.
Let's just get back to the house tour. But also, the reason I moved to Colorado. So I moved here for a lot of reasons. I'm just happier here. Every time I came out here for a holiday or something, I'm just so. It's like a weight is lifted. I love it. I love the atmosphere. I love the people. I love Ryland's family's out here, which is amazing because they're like my family. Like I love them so much. And also, in the next chapter of my life, I really do want to focus on what I wanted to do forever, which is make horror movies. And Colorado is fucking scary. Denver is one of the most haunted cities in the world. The Denver airport.
America's fifth busiest airport has swirled with conspiracy theories.
Supposedly where the Illuminati lives, like underground.
Where top government officials will survive nuclear war.
I've had a series in the past here where we went to the Stanley Hotel, one of the most haunted hotels in the world. The energy here is just different. Like it gets, I don't know, like it really does inspire me to write more, to get more excited about horror, to tap into that place. I mean, even this house, which we'll get into, I've already got some things going on where I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a good spooky house.
Oh my god, did you the timing?
Calm down, not yet. We'll get to you. Alright, we'll get to you too. It's the one that lives underneath. And we're actually, later tonight, we're going to be going over to Ryland's parents' house, and Morgan is going to explain to us. So, okay, here's the thing. I feel like we should move to a different area, right? Or no?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'll talk and walk.
How many times are we gonna move? What are we doing here? I guess this is. I feel like what's most, and I haven't really watched his content. I've never watched his content, so whatever. But what's the weirdest to me is that I guess he's just maintaining the old style of content that he used to make, but it just comes off like weirdly insincere and I guess uninterested. I'm sure people like this. It's like, what the fuck's happening right now? Yeah.
This is like a living room. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's a living room. I don't know. I love it. I love this room. I don't really hang out up here. It's too bright. You'll see. Like the downstairs is fucking dark. Like that's where I live. But yeah, this is Ryland's little cute gay man cave, lady cave, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is fucking stairs. Okay, that's that's.
Can't be easy mode, dude.
This is an angel that my friend got me when my cat passed away. What happened in the last year and a half?
His cat passed away. Okay, what happened? What happened, Shane? Your cat passed away. Or did you fuck your cat until it died? There's no joke here, guys.
God.
Where'd my mice
That was sad.
Yeah. God.
You almost took a cat from Mexico too.
I did almost get a cat in Mexico. I've had a year.
You know why you almost got a cat from Mexico? Because the age of consent is lower there.
Sorry.
Of cats.
I can't not laugh at it. You know what I mean? Like at this point, like even so, I tried to explain when I was getting canceled, like at the heat of it, because I had been in therapy for a while before that. So my therapist went through my cancellation with me, and there was one point where I like told a story about something.
Did they also lose their job, or what are we talking about here?
Happening, and like I started laughing and she started laughing, and I was like, it's probably not good that me and my therapist are tackling about the worst moments of my life, but also like I love her. So what was I talking about? Oh, am I gonna be one of those people? Oh, my therapist said. Okay. So,
Yes, you are.
Sorry, my dog's dead. This is the basement. It's dark down here. This is my favorite part of the house. Well, this is the real living room. This is my wife.
I'm watching Emma Chamberlain get ready for the Met Gala.
Getting ready for my very first Met Gala.
Filled with jealousy that I'm not Emma Chamberlain.
Told you.
Also, did you know the Dolan twins retired and then started a candle line?
That is my plan.
I'm serious.
Wait.
I was just on Instagram.
Why do gay people like to do candles? I'm genuinely curious. I have my fiance's best friend is a gay guy, and he coincidentally is married to another gay guy. What are the odds? And they sell candles, and I just don't get it. I don't know. You know, one time I thought about buying them candles as a joke, as a housewarming gift. Like, hey guys, here's some candles, just to kind of like be an asshole. But I never did it because I felt bad.
Instagram, and I was like, I wonder what they're doing. And then it says founder of Wake Heart, and it's candles. What are we doing
Cool.
with our lives?
Literally, I don't know.
I wish. Like, why didn't we start candles?
Don't give away the next part of the series. God, Rylan. This is my living room. What are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna let you show the room.
Well, no, I wanted to show you. Look, he's still here. He didn't leave me.
It's so glamorous. I'm at the Met Gala, as you can tell. I have
won.
so many people styling me and working with me.
I want.
I'm just kidding. No, we're great.
We're gonna make it a little harder now.
You like it?
Yeah. I feel like further from success than ever watching everyone at the Met Gala, but I also like am happy with our new life. Like my priorities now are like making sure the zones of our sprinklers are working so that the grass doesn't die.
No, see, this is the
That's pretty cool, man. I want to get a ride on mower. The only problem is I don't mow my lawn, so I guess I don't really need a ride on mower. Does that make sense? Kind of be a waste. I paid somebody else to do it because I'm just a capitalist pig and I'm supporting the system, baby.
I grew up in California. Like, I grew up in LA. I love LA. Like, I'm not one of those people that's gonna hate on it and be like, this is so fucking shitty. I love California. That's where I grew up. I mean, my childhood was awful, but but I mean, Taco Bell on every corner, baby. I did love it, but I don't know. I love being here. Like, I'm so inspired. I'm so excited here. I just feel happier here. I feel like everybody's a little thicker here. Like, it's just a nice energy. Do you know what I mean?
What? Move back to his hometown. I like took a step back. I mean, but I'm so happy here. I do love it here. Like I'm shitting on it, but it's everything. I mean, this is gorgeous. Look at my life.
Whoa. Let's not go that far. That is interesting though, because I didn't think about it, because he started getting a little depressed. I mean, we've been having a lot of fun, but he had a night where he was like a little depressed, and he's just like, and then I realized, I'm like, oh, you moved back home. Like you came to LA 10 years ago to like do your thing, and now you're moving back home. Like that is depressing.
I haven't sold the other house yet. I'm still a jump, skip, and a hop away from being back in LA where I belong.
Right.
Wait, is this video sponsored?
No, no. Well, I thought about that, and I'm like, am I ever gonna get a brand deal again? And I never really got them anyways. So I guess no. I don't know. Oh my god, the Dolan twins. Hey guys, candles. Twin Flames? If they don't call their fucking company Twin Flames?
It's called Wake Heart, genderless, non-toxic scent. Smell good, feel good.
The fuck is a genderless scent? What the hell does that mean? I'm very confused. I'm confused and old. I don't really understand what the fuck a genderless scent is, but okay. You do you, you know?
Yeah.
Twin Flames. What was I talking about?
Did you want to show the new love stack, or? I don't know, what is this?
What?
I had a plan going into this. Like, I was going to tell you guys about this haunted location we're going to later, thing I'm going to do. What are you doing?
You had deodorant on your shirt this whole time? How long have you guys been filming? I got it off.
So,
I should light a candle.
Oh my god, in memory of the Dolans.
I guess candles
Not
have
in memory, they're not
genders,
in.
yeah.
They can do whatever the hell they want. See, here's the thing.
Yeah, your mandel. And your femandel. So funny.
I went through transition. Whoa. Words. I went through sorry. Can't even light a candle after we start a company. I went through a weird time where I wanted to leave the internet. I didn't want to be a part of it. And I felt like it ruined my life.
I'm sorry.
No, keep doing your thing. No, where are you going?
I was gonna just run these underwater so we don't light the new house on fire.
I'm doing terrible at this game. I feel like I gotta have to take a guess soon.
Anyways, what I was saying. I feel like I shouldn't talk about this. Whatever. Should we talk about it?
Oh,
Is it weird that there's a candle on?
didn't help the random
It's actually
guess.
not-
I lit the candle. Blame me. Come after me.
Okay. Okay. Here's what I'll say.
Good guess.
Very, very, very disconnected from the person that I was in my early 20s. To a point where when I see that person, it makes me feel really sad and sick to my stomach. But some things I've learned over the last year and a half is I can't just pretend like that person didn't exist. So I've really come to peace with that. And also,
Great, I guess.
I don't want to get too much into this, but because I felt like I had made a lot of growth before I got canceled. The last 5 or 6 years in and out of therapy, dealing with stuff, I feel like I grew as a person. I feel like I learned a lot. I would never say or do any of those jokes, any of those things ever that I did back then.
I mean, I feel like that's not true. They just wouldn't do it in public, which is fine. I don't give a shit. It's just like some of these things are weird. It's like, oh, I'm so disconnected from my 20-year-olds. Yeah, everybody is. Like, who the fuck isn't? It's not like a hot take. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm not the same 20-year-old. Yeah, nobody. Okay. I mean, I understand why he's saying it because he got canceled for being a fucking terror, like ridiculous shit. you know, crazy fucking content that he made. But still, it's like, okay, this is pretty, all right, whatever.
So it was a weird thing where like I felt like I got to a place where I was proud of what I was making on YouTube, proud of my personal life, proud of who I was becoming. Like I felt like I was growing up and I was excited about the next chapter. And then it felt like everything went spiraled down. And then I got canceled. And then it felt like the end of the world. And I, you know, everything felt like the worst thing ever for like months. Like it lasted months. And I think part of me was upset because I was like, I made so much growth and now I'm being canceled over things from the past. And that's not me anymore. But that forced me to really not just push things away and really face everything head on and realize that that was me and that is me. But I can learn from it. And like, it also made me realize that I can't focus on what other people think of me. I can't control the way that people feel about me. I can't control how people react when I'm getting canceled. People in my life, like I can't control if they're scared for their own career, for their own thing. And you know, I was very like, it was really hard, but I learned a lot. And I feel like I'm so happy it happened, so grateful that I got canceled. Because it really changed my life. It showed me what I care about. It showed me what matters. It showed me I don't need to be on YouTube all the time. I don't need to be.
You know what's crazy, bro? If he was not a millionaire, this would be a totally different story. Instead of being able to take off a year and coming back and realizing that half a cancellation is you canceling yourself, he would have just been homeless, poor, and he would have been fucked, or he would have worked out like McDonald's or something, and he would have been like just miserable. Isn't it crazy? Like, yeah, listen. You know, my experience with like a cancellation, it's like, yeah, some of it's just some of it's gonna be your own kind of mental perception of the cancellation. Sometimes there's not a whole lot you can. Sometimes people are gonna hate you for things that you've done wrong, whether it's deserved or not, and all you can really do is either move forward or don't. So yeah, sure, I guess I get that. It's just okay. I mean, I've never done what he did, but, you know, I also haven't been an influencer for that long. I used to work a job back in. I used to clean. Well, I did it for 11 years. I cleaned up piss, shit, and throw up off of fucking transportation buses, public buses, and then I became the leader of the shit piss cleaners. And now I do this.
Stressed about what's next. I don't need to be trying to think of the next idea, the next whatever, to be happy. Like I'm happy sitting in this weird dark living room with him, you know, watching candle reviews. Like that makes me happy, and I want to make movies, and I want to get creative again. But those aren't at the top of my priority list, if that makes sense. And I can't just ignore also the positive things that I should be proud of. Like, for example, I met you. This is Chris.
You want to kiss?
Hello.
I met you in 2009 on a short film that I've probably deleted. But you know, like, and we did that, and it was so much fun.
I had an amazing time shooting with Shane and everyone, Brittany Louise Taylor and Michael Gallagher and everyone that was there. It was awesome. I had such a great time.
And now looking back, there's jokes in them and there's things in them that like I would never do now. But I shouldn't just throw all that stuff away when it kind of got me.
It seems like he's not showing us the stuff he wouldn't do now, which I understand. Like he can't show a fucking video of of him in blackface, but he is like the second or third time he's like, yeah, a video that I used to do, and then he shows a video that was I mean, maybe it was problematic, but it certainly wasn't the most problematic. And I'm just like, what the fuck is it? Like, you shouldn't have shown you hugging a kid. Why? What were you doing to the kid? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess we never know.
To where I am, and it also connected with people. And yeah, there was bad stuff in those videos, but like the good stuff connected with people. And I can't just throw that away. That's weird.
And I mean, you quite literally could. You could just stop. Like, I'm not saying you have to or should. I don't really care, but you could just stop. Like,
upset, and
you have that.
Want me to be around, and
you have the ability to do that.
And this is, I'm not going to talk about this anymore because I don't want my whole life to just be me talking about this, which is why I haven't talked about it in the last year and a half. I wasn't ready to, but also I don't want that to just be the thing I'm constantly bringing up. Yeah, I'm not going to run from my past, but I'm also not going to stay in it. Like, I'm not just going to live in there because that I've already come to terms with, and I feel like it would be unhealthy for me to just constantly think about it. And in the last year, like, I love life again. I love leaving the house. Like, every day I'm telling him, let's go somewhere.
I fucking hate leaving the house, bro. You know where I went today? I left the house. I want to do, like, I want to get back to lifting, but I'm COVID afraid, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna build a home gym because, you know, I've been very fortunate. You know, I'm doing well on YouTube. I mean, not as well as Catfucker, but I'm doing well myself. So I went 40 minutes to get some weights and start building my gym, and I hate driving. I was so bored, and then I realized, like, I went to call my fucking fiance. The only person I like talking to is my fiance. Call her. She's in a meeting at work. I get there, and then I get my stuff, and I call her while we're there because she might want some workout stuff too. And she's like, oh, maybe I'll just stop by again, which we have to go back there again anyway. It was I really enjoyed it. I spent like a good amount of money, but like I got a good deal. Then I hung up on the phone with her and I drove home and I called her again and I had no one else to talk to, and then she had to go back to work, so I was fucking. This just got sad. I'm not even sad about it. I don't really like talking to people except for my fiance. It's like the only person I could tolerate. Whatever. Anyway, back to the show and Minesweeper.
Because I've been leaving the house more, I've been running into more people. I don't know. I just met a lot of really great people.
Okay.
Said a lot of really nice things. And also, it got sad because more recently, I would be running into people and they would say like, oh, I'm so sad you quit, you know, but like, I hope you're happy and all these things. And I'm like, I don't quit. Like, that's not what I do. My plan was never to quit. I mean, it was when I drafted that note. But even during the whole cancellation thing, like, yes.
No, we're not married yet. We got our marriage license yesterday, though. Fucking excited. Very exciting. I can't wait.
A few months after that, when I was like getting into more of a positive mental place, like, yeah, I'm not somebody who just quits or throws in the towel. So it's like, I don't want to be looked at as somebody who gave up and left and ran away from the internet because they were afraid of whatever. It's like, no, I left because I felt like I should, and I left because I needed time, and I left because I wanted.
I mean, realistically speaking, all you had to do is like wait out for people to stop giving a shit. You know, that's pretty much all it was. I mean, that's not that profound. I'm sure it is for him and his experience. It's like super profound, because he's, you know, experiencing the whole thing. But it's like a duck.
To figure out what the hell I was doing in my life and what I wanted to do and why I got to a place where I didn't want to be alive anymore and how I got out of that. And I'm not going to go too much into that because it's like, I don't want to do that. But what I will say is I'm so grateful to have the chance to do more things in my life. Cool. I'm so excited. So
very cool.
That was a lot.
Me too.
No, I just agree. It's not healthy for anyone.
Wait.
Like, nobody can stay there forever. I'm excited for you to take a different chapter. I want you to do what you've always have set out to do, you know?
What did you say, Grandma?
I'm happy that he's going to be doing this.
Oh, Grandma. So sweet, Grandma.
That's so nice. Thank you. I hope I don't die.
Yeah.
Do we have a nice venue? No, we don't have a venue for our wedding. We're just gonna get married wherever. We were gonna get married at a particular like park. We're not doing a big thing. We're not spending a lot of money. We decided we want to save our money to go to Disney together and start having kids instead of spend like fucking $20,000 on a fucking wedding. So what we're doing is we're gonna get legally married in October. Sorry, November. It is October. And then next year we're probably gonna go to Disney, and then we're gonna have a barbecue. We're gonna invite a bunch of people. It's just gonna be a barbecue. We're gonna probably do like a first dance too and stuff, but it's gonna be like a barbecue where we're not gonna spend like too much money, you know? Like, not comparatively how much fucking weddings cost, especially where we live in Long Island. It's like average is like so much money. I think it's $16,000 or $60,000 average. I ain't fucking around with that, bro. Like, I'm not doing that well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing better. I'm doing good. I'm happy. I appreciate every one of you. But I'm not doing that. Well, fuck that. When I invite you, I'll stream it or something. Sorry, I'm just laughing at that because they're so funny. Wait.
And,
are you guys gay?
No, why do you keep trying to do that?
No, erase him. He would say
Every time?
I'm so sorry.
Every time!
But while he's in a gay relationship, I just
Are they
think he's gay. I mean,
I don't know. I just love it here. It just makes me so happy. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go to my office because I have some things I want to show you in there. But
Great.
also, look! Oh my god! It's so cute out there. Well, we'll go out there later. But I got a paddle boat, which I know is like weird, but like new me. Like old me would never have gotten something I could say. New me is ready to paddle. Yeah, I checked. The weight limit's 800 pounds. Thank God. Okay. This is my office. It's still under construction. I did get my bear with glasses hung up, thank God. And I did have my Animal Crossing pillow right there, which that was a whole chapter of my life. But I got really into Animal Crossing. It was a lot. But that was peak cancellation, where I just needed an escape. So I just went to my little Animal Crossing world, and it was dark. Anyways, but I still love it. I love you, Tom Nook. But this is my office. I love it so much. This is kind of where I'm feeling the most inspired, especially with him here.
Who's he?
Me in an alternate universe. Things did not go well. God, that is dark. Anyways.
I mean, like, the fucking suicide jokes are just not funny anymore. Like, they were never funny, but they were like, I was like, okay, I get it. Threw a joke out there. But what was it, like the 10th one? Like, I get it. You were struggling with your mental health. Now it's just like beating a fucking dead horse. What are you doing? Like, I don't feel bad for you. Now I'm just like bored of it. It's like, oh my God, I get it. Haha, funny. Self-harm jokes, teehee. Poggers, you know what I mean? It's like, maybe I'm just being cranky, but it's like, holy fuck.
As I said, at my last house, there was an entity, so I lay down, and I feel a hand on my neck. At my house before that, there's an entity.
Hey, I'll take an end titty, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're thinking, Shane, you're making all this up. No, they follow me. So, and I've had psychics tell me that. And
I am making this from my heart. I'm doing this as a demonologist. More importantly, I'm doing this because I care. Shane, you are not haunted by a demon, but you are haunted.
People in my life who never believed in anything, they were around me for like a day, and they're like, oh my god, there's entities here.
Shane and I were training virtually due to COVID, and it was this black figure or whatever.
Whoa! That's why he's racist. It's a black figure, that's why. Hey, sunglasses. I won this one. I mean, I feel. I guess people do believe that. I don't believe it. I mean, maybe it exists. I mean, that could be cool. Like, I don't know if it'd be cool. Maybe there's an entity in my house. But as long as it doesn't bother me, like, who cares? Like, who gives a shit if it's following you? And if it's following you, when the fuck are you gonna move? Oh, it follows me. I'm gonna move. Like, oh, it's gonna still be there, you dingus. Like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Can I put this here? No, I can't.
The camera. It's like a weird thing, I don't get it, but good and bad, there are things that seem to kind of follow me around. When I moved into this house, I felt the presence already here in the basement. There's more?
A basement under the basement?
But it was a good one. Like, I think it's good.
Nothing I can do here. What the fuck?
And I'm just gonna be real, because what you're dealing with right now is a legitimate haunting, and it's going to get worse.
But yeah, so
hey, well, you know, that person probably has a PhD in some kind of ridiculous bullshit, so they must be fucking correct about it. There's definitely a ghost there, dude. Bro, I know people are gonna be like, Papa God, ghosts are real. I know my fucking fiance thinks ghosts are real. I mean, maybe they, I don't know. I just feel like why are you being so fucking dramatic about it? You know, if you got a ghost, you got a ghost. Like, get over it. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we talking about this for? Like,
there, and I'll show you.
You know I scare you, right?
So this is my basement, which I've never had a basement before. It's really scary.
I'm so spooked.
So here's my
I'm
basement.
so afraid. Dude, I have no clues here. I'm gonna fucking lose. That did not help.
Horrifying.
Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Today we are talking about how to know if your house
is haunted.
Oh, even the light.
So when you're down here, you're kind of like, okay, it's a basement, like whatever, it's kind of creepy, kind of whatever. But when you go to the back, so back here.
So signs that you have some sort of entity or spirit in your house that does not belong.
Right away.
Well, how do you know it doesn't belong? You know what I mean?
It's like something is stepping on it, right? Like, is your chest like being pressed?
I'm just scared.
Like you feel like a heaviness, right?
Like,
hey, you go into a room and you feel a heaviness. This guy doesn't feel anything. Your boyfriend doesn't feel a goddamn, or husband. I don't know if they're. I think they're married. I don't know. I think I said they were married before. Fiance? I don't know. Partner. There we go. Beautiful. What are you talking about? You go into like a room in the house and you're like, oh, there's probably a ghost here. What are you doing, dude?
I feel like the entity in this house, whatever's back here, is like positive.
Can it help me with Minesweeper? Fuck.
But I could be lying. They could be lying to me. But if it's good down here,
that's not one of your angels. That's not one of your lovely spirit guides. That's going to be a negative spirit.
I never moved to like a small.
Well, the other person said that the spirit was chill. So who the fuck's lying? Which one is it? Is it a cool spirit or is it a lame spirit? We don't really know. I feel like you guys. So we have two different people giving us two different answers about the fucking intentions of the spirit. What's happening here? You know, like someone's lying, and I'm not happy about it. You know what I'm saying?
And we are in a small town. Yes, Colorado's huge and Denver's huge, but we're in like a small town. But when you live somewhere, the people around, there's like things that are like places where people in the town talk about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, like, sure.
So I heard about a place from someone I met at a coffee shop, and they were like, oh my god, are you going to do a video on this place? And I was like, oh, I've never heard of that before. I'm like, oh, I don't want to give it away, just like go. So I asked Morgan, and I was like, have you heard of this? And she was like, it's really fucked up. Like, it's really scary.
Oh, shit.
And for her to say that, like, she loves scary stuff. And I was like, well, should we go? And she was like,
yeah.
It's, like, real. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like, oh my god, like, I heard. It's like, there's people that have gone there that are, like, they are horrified and fucked up, and things follow them back home. It's, like, a really scary place.
Oh, my god.
So I was like, we're going. But I'm excited because I'm like, you know what? Like, I want to get inspired. I want to get this.
Bro, imagine believing ghosts are real and like going after a ghost that you're saying is following you home. Like, what a fucking white person moment, honestly. What the fuck's the matter with you? Like, what are you doing? Why would you even go? If you think that the ghosts are real, stay home, bro. What the fuck's the matter with you? You that bored? What are you doing? What the hell's the matter with you? You know what it probably is? Probably because it's a pet cemetery. He wants to. You get the joke. You get the joke. I mean, he's beating a dead horse with his jokes. I'm doing the same thing. So I guess I can't criticize him.
Spirit, like, I want to really get myself back back in the horror, scary zone. And maybe this will open up a new world for me. Like maybe I'll start to get even more invested in that world because I kind of took a step back for a minute because it was really getting scary. And now I'm ready. Bring it on. Like, come live in my basement. And hopefully something really scary happens, or hopefully I just feel something that keeps on inspiring me. And hopefully you survive.
Terrified.
Oh god.
Oh, this is cool. All silhouetted.
There's a ghost.
Oh no! I'm gonna have a heart attack tonight.
Oh god.
I'm gonna die not from a ghost, from anxiety.
Oh my god, imagine a ghost with anxiety. Imagine a ghost that's like, ooh. I want to possess you, but I'm claustrophobic. Oh man.
You guys are scared, you want me to hold you? Yeah, no problem.
I think they're good ghosts.
Am I telling him the truth? Yes, I am.
No, I think my mom's house is haunted, and we have angels looking over us here.
That's not one of your angels.
What happened?
Your mom's house?
What?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you serious? Did you? Yeah. You really? I was gonna ask you about that like 2 hours ago, but I was like, I don't know if it's a sensitive subject.
I don't know if I'll hit it.
You don't know what that is?
No.
It just happened.
Wait, stop! You're scaring me so much.
Are you serious?
That?
What?
I don't know.
Well, it's
Shut
fresh.
up.
It's new. It's gonna hurt.
No, it was there when we were filming earlier.
Well,
So it's been there, so I don't know, I'm clumsy. I probably did it in my sleep.
Chris.
Stop it! I'm so scared.
Whoa.
This is a horror movie.
Oh my
That's gonna be a
god.
negative spirit.
Wait, stop it.
That's actually scary. Right? Or no? That's not. It's normal.
I didn't even realize it.
It definitely looks like a scratch. Anyways.
Hey, maybe it's one of the ghosts of the cats that you... I mean, I just don't even need to finish the jokes anymore. It scratched them to try to get back at you.
Are you okay going to a haunted place with us?
Oh my god. Listen, there was a demon that took over my body. I don't know how much he's told you, but that was at my mom's house.
And by the way, when he says like a demon took over my body, it did. Like it actually happened. I came to bed one night and he popped up and he said, like fully awake, he jumped up out of bed and he went, "Watch out for the balloons, you're gonna die. Don't fall off the bed, you're gonna die." And he like looked me in the eyes. And then I said, "What?" And then he goes, "You're gonna die." And then he laid back down and I was like, "Hello, hello." And after like 5 minutes, he's like, "What?"
Well, I was fully asleep. Like something had taken over me in my sleep. So I was just like...
Or maybe you were just like sleep talking. I mean, I've done that before. Not to get raunchy, but you know what? I'm not gonna even say it. I've done things in my sleep that I don't even remember doing with Mama Gut. It's consensual. Relax.
Trying to go back to sleep, pretend it didn't happen, and he kept being like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I'm like, "I don't want to talk about it. Shut up!" And then I laid awake the whole night thinking moving to Colorado ruined our lives because a demon entered my body and it's never gonna leave. But I've been fine ever since.
I'm sweating.
Cheeto! I feel so bad. I haven't shown you guys Cheeto. He's doing great.
He's adjusted the best. Like if anyone's thriving in Colorado, it's Cheeto. He loves this house.
Loves it. Because he loves entities. So at night, Cheeto lays on my chest and do you have a cat?
No.
Cats do this crazy thing where they see ghosts and it's really scary. So he's laying on my chest and then he'll go, and then he'll look over me and then he'll go, and he'll follow it across the room and then all the hairs on his body stand up and then he goes,
oh.
And then I go, "Cheeto, you're scaring me, Cheeto, you're scaring me." And then he looks at me and he goes, and he looks at me like, "What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take care of it?" And then I go, "I don't know." And then I just keep watching the Big Brother live feed. What am I gonna do?
Wait, literally, where are we going?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm probably driving.
Yeah. But ghosts are afraid of G-Wagons. They're like, "Who would spend that much money on a car?" Baby, it's not a mistake. We're gonna start again to one.
Oh, did you just throw up?
Ready to see the city?
Oh, the city.
Before we go looking for entities, I need Diet Root Beer. I also need a hard drive because I'm going to be editing again.
Wow.
I know this is so weird, editing a video on my computer. And I also want to show you guys my hood. Wait, was that offensive?
Experience the sunset over the lake.
Look at it, isn't it pretty?
It's like all the way down over there.
Oh. Okay, you took a picture probably. I'll show it. Yeah. Wasn't that pretty? I guess I haven't shown you. That's my barn.
Well, Chris is sleeping in it.
I slept in there.
How was it?
I was nervous at first, but I liked it.
Just a couple demons.
I don't know, dude. I mean, what do we got left here? We got like 8 minutes left. What is this? I mean, this is the only Jane Dawson video I'm ever watching in my entire life again. Okay, this is it. We're done with it. This is it. Okay. All right. This video explains why I don't think any of his jokes are funny. Yeah. Or even his jokes my sister makes fun. Okay. Yeah. This is
Scratches.
No, stop.
Hey, but at least you've learned how to play Minesweeper. Now that's important.
So anyways, I want to get alpacas.
Okay.
I want alpacas. I might want a cow, but do I need to get 2 cows so they're not lonely?
Those are the everyday questions that like we ask ourselves. Do I want to buy a whole fucking cow?
Until I hung out with the pig. Wow. You think I'm loud? Oh, this is my gym. Now I will say, driving around in this car, it's pretty embarrassing. Scott Miller. Everybody thinks Hillary Duff came to town.
I wish I was there. Okay, we live off a dirt road.
See, I like it. Like, he's getting frustrated because he feels like, oh my god, like there's a dirt road. Like I'm the only G-wagon. Boo hoo. Oh my god, deer! Wow! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Maybe it's a demon.
Come here, honey. Isn't it crazy that Rylan almost killed an animal?
Its natural instincts are telling it to stay away from you, Shane. Because you like to fuck animals. Okay.
Oh my god! Sometimes there's food trucks right here.
Good story.
Gosh, it's gorgeous.
That does look like God. Like, that looks like Jesus is up there like, yeah, bitch. Look what I'm fucking doing. What are you doing?
Wow. God, I'm not ready.
Why do I feel nothing? I feel nothing.
Shane is, okay, like he's the only person that doesn't get like wet from a sunset.
It's pretty, like I understand. I just don't feel moved by it. I feel moved by so many things. Sunset, don't care. Weird.
You did say the God statement though, and that sounded almost moved.
I don't really get moved. I mean, I can be moved by God, don't get me wrong. But like, I feel like me and God at this point are just like chill. Like it's like, I'm like, hey God, and he's like, hey. And then I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, ruining your life. There's a reason. So, I don't know. Praise the Lord. By the way, in this town, well, I'm just saying, specifically, we weren't aware that we moved into, I don't know,
Trump country?
But it's one of those things where the people here are so nice that they're like, when they see that we're 2 guys in a relationship, they're like, oh, you guys are together? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, wow, that's amazing. I love gay people. Gay people are great. Nothing wrong with them. They're not weird at all. And I'm just like, it's really sweet, though. It's sweet. But in their head, they're thinking, oh my god, get away from the fire.
They're screaming the F word in their heads. But I can say it because I'm gay, right?
See, I always thought so.
I can only say half the word. My problems.
Oh man, my feet are burning.
That's what it's like.
This maybe we'll make the title of this video Papa Got Slowly Dying from watching this.
Go to hell. So this area is my favorite because it feels like you're in a horror movie. Like it's like a small town where kids will get like murdered. Do you know what I mean? And then look at the little lights.
Oh wow.
Look at it. That is so cute. See, I moved.
Wow. Should we go to the Parker Garage?
No.
Get a beer?
Oh god, no. We're not going to any of these places.
What?
We're just driving by. That is very cute.
Whoa, these are so busy.
Whoa.
One mask inside.
No. It really does look like a movie town.
It does, right? Like
It looks like a set.
the American flags everywhere. Like we did it.
Wait, but seriously, am I allowed to wear a mask?
You can do whatever you want. Just don't tell people you're gay. Do you think we're gonna live here forever?
I don't know. Yeah, the hills are like very haunting.
Oh, we are not even like halfway there.
Oh, so they filmed the rest of it, and now this is just a plug for the rest of it.
Wait a sec, you're telling me this guy is...
Oh no, we missed you.
Yes. Have you ever sang it? So I was excited about this house because I love being by water, being out by this lake, and it's so scary.
Like no.
If you want it, no demons. Demon in my house? What are you talking about? That was a joke. This is a zipline, but there's no way in hell I'll ever do it.
You haven't done it still?
No.
Great. Well, that was great, guys. I am never watching a Shane Dawson video again. He's back. I don't care. It means nothing to me. It doesn't make me happy or sad. But watching the content makes me sad.